All right, so that's the end of our program. We've got two things left. The first thing is we're going to give away a lot of LiDARs. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to call out names. You'll come up and pick up this form, and then once we're finished this, don't leave quite yet, but once we've finished the annual ROSCon tradition, you can go out by the SICK booth, by the elevators, give them this form, and they will give you a very expensive sensor. So first, in no particular order, first and foremost, we have Jan Karstinen from Leibniz. I'm just going to keep calling to move this along. Jeffrey Biggs from AIST. Evgeny Mazdid from Kazan Federal University. Walter Ortiz from ARTC. Peter Wasier from TU Chemnitz. Presmyslaw Walshik from AGH. I'm sorry for what I'm doing to your names, by the way. Zihan Chen from Johns Hopkins. Kai Wang from Cornell. Ruffin White from UCSD. You guys are practically running up here. And last we have Ahmed Abdallah from University of Khartoum. Sorry, what was that? All right. How are we up? There we are. So we're right at the end here, so if you'll just indulge me a little bit further, I'd just like to go have a few thank yous, go through a few things, and then we'll take a picture of everyone who has made it through the end. So before we get to that, I'd like everyone, if this is your first ROSCon, raise your hand, please. Wow. Okay, leave your hands up. Leave your hands up. No, leave your hands up. Now, on top of that, if you flew more than 10 hours to get here, please raise your hand. So that's basically everyone. So on behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to thank all of you for coming to the first ROSCon on this side of the world. What we just did really proves that ROS is for everyone, like we've been saying. And really, thank you all for coming out here. This is actually, last year, for those of you who remember, last year ROSCon was sold out. And I said at the closing remarks that we will make sure that didn't happen this year. So we added 100 more seats, basically added 30% or 20% more capacity, and we still sold out. I don't know if everyone knows that. That's just great. So this is the biggest ROSCon ever. I'm told it's over 450 people, and we will get the hotel bill to prove it. And this is only the 5th ROSCon, and this is already twice as large as the first time that we did the event, and that's incredible. And you'll see there's actually, this is also the first time where we can't fit all the sponsors onto one slide. So this is Fetch with our as our platinum sponsor, and then our gold sponsors listed here. This is how these people are how we had the great food, the excellent reception, and the internet, which doesn't suck. You'll notice, for example, every one of you, I'm sure, was on your phones, your laptops, and we still had a number of people doing the courageous demos of why not VPN into Canada. Nothing will go wrong. And a number of those, like all the cloud sim examples where everything's running very smoothly, all this does come down to the tremendous support that the sponsors are able to give so that none of you had to pay exorbitant rates for your internet, and we were still able to do these wonderful cloud robotics things, because I hear cloud robotics is a thing right now. But more importantly, as some of you know, this has allowed us, the sponsorship has allowed us to run an extensive diversity program. It's the first ever that I know of, based on my extensive 5-minute Googling, for a robotics conference. We would like to expand the diversity program, and we are hoping that other conferences will follow our lead. So that being said, if you are a conference organizer and you'd like to understand and talk to us about how we did this, in a fair way, please reach out to us at the ROSCon 2016 OC address or info@osrfoundation.org. Either of those will work. Because really for all of us, robotics should be accessible to everyone and built by everyone. Also some thank yous. The entire organizing committee, the entire program committee, everyone who's gone through and read everyone's submissions. We actually have, if you look from a percentage basis, we have a lower acceptance rate than most academic robotics conferences. We're very picky about these things. And I think it definitely showed through in the quality of everyone's presentations. So the presentations, great job to all the presenters. I would like to provide a particular shout out to Daniel Stonier. Where's Daniel? There he is, the guy waving over there with the toque on his head. That's the proper name, by the way, a toque. Daniel served as the local chair here, which is occasionally a thankless job, so I'm thanking you right now. And that is possibly, he is the hardest working person on this conference. But as well, other very hardworking people are the Meet Green staff. We have Carly over here, and I don't think anyone else was able to join us from Meet Green, but they help us get all the conferences together, because it turns out that Brian, myself, Tully, Daniel, etc. are better at building robots than we are running conferences. The venue staff, those of you who are still here, as well as those who are around there, you have all been great. Please pass on my thank yous to, and our thank yous rather, to everyone else at the Conrad Hilton here. And finally, the volunteers, everyone who is stuffing bags, t-shirts, wherever Kent is, who is taking all the lightning talk slides for, I think he said people are emailing him with questions and slides at 3 a.m. And finally, for all of you, everyone here, everyone on the stream from yesterday, and every one of you who is watching this at some point in the future, thank you all for your attention and your participation here. So people are already starting to ask us where ROSCon 2017 is. I mean, I know this was a great conference, but that's really high expectations you have of us. But what is coming out is this clicking? There we go. We do not know where we're having ROSCon 2017 yet. I will note we appreciate the bid that someone's already put in for hosting ROSCon 2018. We had a very nice presentation given to us. It's very professional. But overall, we are going to be seeking all of your input on this decision, as well as any other areas about of this conference, of this event that you'd like to comment on, what you did or didn't like about the weekend, how we can improve on this. There will be surveys. We will find you. Okay, so we've also had questions about this. Would you like to be on the organization committee? Would you like to help us review the deluge of papers we get at the last minute? Do you want to be the local chair? I was kidding when I said it was a lot of work earlier. It's very, very easy. Volunteer. Or if other things, you'd just like to host a ROS meetup, just info@osrfoundation.org. One way or another, I'm sure we can find some stickers to send you. Let's see, what's left? So when you want to go back, and I'm sure everyone here is going back and just reporting on what talks you should watch and what talks you shouldn't watch, and the like. So first, apologies for all of you who are not watching this on the live stream, because for reasons outside of our control, the live stream broke this morning. So I guess I don't have to apologize. But the video recordings of the presentation will be available on the conference website by October 20th. This is also a testament to the efficiency of Meet Green and the hotel venue, because this used to take over a month. And all of this capturing work this time around is really thanks to Ubuntu and Canonical. So thank you all. we will announce this. If you don't feel like stalking the ROSCon website, we will be announcing the release of these videos on ROS users and on the OSR Foundation Twitter handle, and I'm sure many, many other places, or not, which we're maintaining them. But you know, if you watch those two, you'll get one of them. So finally, the end of our tradition, we'd like to ask, once I stop talking, we're going to ask everyone to come up here, and we'll take a picture, and the very, very overqualified Evan from IEEE Automaton will be loaning us a camera, or loaning someone a camera. And I'd also like, once we finish with the picture, we're going to ask the members of the diversity program, or the diversity scholars, to stick around. We'll take some pictures with you. And then I also know that a number of other people were posing up here with flags and stuff, which we certainly encourage. And you can just hang out here until someone kicks you out. But that's it. So thank you, everyone. We are officially finished. Just please join us at the front.